Hi, I'm Philip Bloom, and for you gearheads out there, I'm going to go through the gear that I am using for most of the recordings for my home reviews on YouTube. I use so much different gear. I don't have one particular setup. I mean, right now I am being filmed on a Sony A7R IV with a Sigma 20mm 1.4 lens. But to the right of me is my Sony FX9, which is the main camera that I use for recording myself because it has great audio, proper XLRs, and just wonderful autofocus. So that's the main video camera, but I use the smaller camera normally for more B-roll type shots where I want to move the camera around quickly and get into smaller places. And on the FX9 right now is the Laowa 24mm probe lens. It's a macro lens and I love it for product shots. It just gives a really wonderful perspective. It's a very slow lens, so it needs a lot of light, so it's f/14, but you do need that for a macro. You need to be really stopped down, and I love it. I do tend to use it on the smaller cameras, but it looks pretty cool right now. That's why it's on the FX9. Whilst I am on a lav mic right now for my audio, I normally use a shotgun mic. I have the NTG5 from Rode right now. In the office, the NTG4 is set up on a boom stand, and that's what I use for my main audio. To the left of me is the Atomos Sumo. Now I use this as my camera monitor. I don't need to have a monitor on the camera as such, although I do have one on the camera right now, which is the Shinobi SDI. But having the Sumo as this big screen is really helpful when I'm getting all the shots. And the benefit is when I'm using the Sony A7 cameras, although the cameras don't output 10 bits, recording in ProRes saves me so much time instead of having to convert all those H.264 files into ProRes when I get into the edit. The Sumo is on a light stand, which is on wheels, which makes getting into position nice and easy. It's also running off a V-mount, and frequently I am using the Hollyland wireless transmitters, so I don't have cables going everywhere. I love that convenience of being wireless and being on battery. The small price to pay is you do have to make sure that your batteries are all charged, but that's not a big deal, is it? I'm currently being lit by the patio doors and the windows. It's a lovely sunny day and it's blue sky, so it's nice continuous light. The background is being lit with a CAME TV RGB panel. And that is used as a key if I am sat on the sofa. Things are different if I'm in the office, but there's so many different variables and variations to my setups. I never have the same one. Just to keep myself interested in filming in the same places, I just like to mix it up a lot.